Good, well, afternoon, folks. Today is afternoon, believe it or not. Usually do my shavings at night, but today we're doing a head shave during the day. It is my day off. I'm just getting ready to do a head shave, and I'm adjusting the blade here in my Razor Rock German 37. Get that set up with my Kai blade, rocking and rolling, perfectly aligned, ready to go. I am Chad with CD Shave, and thank you very much for joining me today. And today on today's head shave. So today we are using a very special soap, or at least it is to me. We are using a collaboration soap, Lantern Hill, Caties Bubbles, and Talbot Shaving, as you can see. Get more into that, but let's talk about the gear of the day. We are also using, soaking in the mine here, we're got a shave brush. Also goes with the soap, and we'll talk about that. We already talked about the razor. Get the water going on. Let's get into the holiday of the day. Today's holiday of the day is National Submarine or Hoagie Day. Love submarines and hoagies with all the vegetables except olives. Gross. Olives are disgusting. All the meat you can put on there, the hots, all of it. Make that thing as big as you can. You got to crush it down just to be able to eat that sandwich. There's nothing like it. A little bit of mayo or oil, depending on what you like. And a nice tall glass of Dr. Pepper. Perfect. Okay, this is not about hoagies though. This is about shaving. So let's get into it. So at the the annual shave meetup for Northeast area in number 4, I believe it was the 4th annual. And with that came Lantern Hill by Caties Bubbles and Talbot Shaving. Open it up there, as you can see. And this soap was made specifically for that. As you can see, also have the aftershave to go with it. Also, the shave brush. The shave brush, we'll start with the handle. The handle was made by Brett Mazingo of Mazingo Brushes. He also offered not to go with it, but I just got the handle here. But let's, as far as the handle's concerned, I have another video of this of a lot better lighting where you can take a better look at this. So, let's look at that right now. Okay, now with the handle, with the brush, the knot rather, what I ended up doing was I set a knot in it by Milton from Turn and Shave, and this is his full moon knot, so we're going to give that a shot today. So I've set that inside the Brett Mazingo's handle here. As you can see, it's a gorgeous handle, but that video before shows it much better. Nice work. Nice work. I really actually like the size of it. To be honest with you, it fits nicely in my hand. I like the ridge that around here. Some of the other brushes I have, it's missing a ridge, which makes it kind of slick to hold on to. But I like that. Nice grip. It works well for me. I like this. So I'm excited to give that a shot here. And the soap, Lantern Hill. Like I said, this is a collaboration soap by Chad Irish and Chris Cullen of Caties Bubbles. It was made for the 4th annual Northeast Shave Meetup. The scent notes in this soap are oak moss, leather, sage, vetiver, wood notes, tar, and castrum. It's been described as a soft leather scent. Yeah, I'd have to say that's right. It's actually right on. That is exactly what I think of it. At first, I kind of get a hint of a smokiness to it, but it's not smokiness in the scent that something's burning or cigarettes or cigars or anything. Yeah, really, that's right on. It is definitely a soft leather scent. I like that. I like a suede jacket, actually, a brand new one. That's what this smells like to me. So, yeah, I haven't had a head shave in a couple of days. I'm really looking forward to taking care of this, and I think there's nothing like a Caties Bubbles and Talbot shaving soap to do that with. So, we're going to get the brush loaded up and get it ready to go here, and we'll talk more about the shave. So, again, thank you very much for joining me. We'll be right back. All right, folks, we are back. Smells really good while this is getting loaded up here. As you can see, rocking and rolling, ready to go for the direct noggin. I was thinking, while I was loading up the brush, these collaborative soaps, I think these are great. I love it when artisans get together and they make stuff like that. They do it with kind of a combo of forces here, as it were. I like seeing that type of stuff and seeing what types of things that they come up with. And I couldn't help but think of movie stars. Stay with me here. A lot of movie stars, when they get together and they, well, romantically when they get together, people like to, the paparazzi follows them around, and they usually come up with a name for them, or they've been known to. What was it, Tomcat or something like that for Tom Cruise and Katie Holmes, I believe. So by sticking with said tradition, how about Clyrish? Kind of sounds like a slang term for a female orgasm, but Clyrish, we'll go with that. Anyway, this stuff smells really, really good. I really like this a lot, and outstanding performance. I mean, as far as loading goes and lathering, it's right there. I just need to add a little bit more water to it. I don't think I soaked my brush for as long enough. Yeah, I know. It's synthetic. You don't have to soak synthetic. Yeah, thanks. But I still do it. I like a warm brush. All right. With the grain, right? With the grain on the Kai blade. My last Kai blade. I gotta order some more of these. I like having these in my arsenal. It's not something I use every day. Remember, pull your skin on your head, because there's nothing like pulling your own skin on your head. So yeah, the Kai blades are nice. They're not something I use every day, but they're consistent as far in the realm of sharpness. If I don't have a ton of, well, not a ton, if I don't have a good amount of growth for these, I can't really use them, because I'll get skin irritation. But they're a good blade to have. A little muggy today here in the Northeast. It's rainy and crappy, and it looks like it'd be kind of raw outside, but you step out and it's not. It's muggy. I hate muggy. Sucks. All right. Oh yeah, nice and slick. I mean, I'd expect nothing less of this, honestly, of this combination. You know, I mean, the two good companies, or artisans, I should say. Awesome people. I've had the pleasure, the extreme pleasure of dealing with both of them on a one-on-one basis, and I have zero complaints. Both nice guys. Chad and Chris are awesome to deal with. They both really, really are knowledgeable. They know exactly what they're talking about. All right. First pass, gone. Brush. I like this. It's soft, that's for sure. And it's got a lot of, covers a lot of area. See that? It's the 24 millimeter, by the way. I don't think I mentioned that. Some of you might know Milton as Evershave. He used to be Evershave. He changed his company name to Turn and Shave recently. So check him out. He's on Etsy and Facebook, I believe. But yeah, good enough. Full moon knot. That works well. Cross grain. We'll do the cross grain here, and then we'll stop the video for the rest of the shave. I'll finish up the rest of the shave, and then we'll come back with afterthoughts. So, you know what? A public service announcement. Let's get into one. I don't usually do those, but let's talk a little bit about that. Nothing to do with shaving, but I don't care. There's a lot of, it was a busy weekend here in New Hampshire, and a lot of accidents. Very serious one was caused by some people racing. Listen, I know there are a lot of cars out there that you can purchase that are meant to be everyday drivers, but they're suited up to be fast. Don't be stupid. I mean, you know, you're out there, you're driving. It's not just your life that you're taking into, you know, you're taking in your hands here. And there were some serious crashes this weekend caused by people doing just that. Driving like idiots and racing. The highways are straight and narrow. I mean, straight and generally flat. They're not racetracks. There are people on those, kids, families, all kinds of loved ones. You want to race your car? Take it to a friggin' track. Keep it off the goddamn road. I get everybody likes to drive fast. Well, not everybody, but some people do. You can do that. There are plenty of places you can do that. It may cost you a little bit of money. Tough. Pay it. Because it beats the alternative. And some of you younger wet shavers out there who might be just doing just that, you may not have kids now. When you're older, it's going to be your son or daughter that's out on that road learning how to drive while some other idiot is racing next to them. Would you want that? Think about that. I mean, seriously. I know it's hard to think about now, but really. And if you do manage to hurt somebody, believe me, the consequences are astronomical and lifelong. Okay, or they can be, both to you and the person whose life you just altered. So, you guys want to race, fine. But remember, not everybody on that highway wants to race with you. So go do it somewhere else. Do it where there's no other cars, or where on a place where it's made to do that. Please. There's enough garbage going on lately. We don't need that. So, alright, like I said, I was going to finish the rest of this, excuse me, the rest of this shave off camera, which I'm going to do. Thank you for putting up my little public service announcement. So we'll be right back, and again, thank you very much for joining me for today's shave. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're just cleaning up the shave here. I did a cold water rinse through on some witch hazel, rose petal by Thais. I'm not going to go with a shaving balm today. I really don't need to. I mean, I like to. I generally do. I just don't really. I'm not really feeling that I need to. The mine is pretty much all dried, so we're gonna put that away. So again, we used the Talbot Shaving, and Caties Bubbles Lauryn Hill collaboration soap for the 4th annual Northeast Shave Meetup. Also went with the brush, the same meetup, the Brett Mozingo, and I hope I'm saying that right. If I'm not, I do apologize. With the Turn and Shave Full Moon Knot. Excellent knot, by the way. Excellent handle. This is just an excellent shave. Excellent handles. Really, really well crafted. I like this. The knot was... This is a soft knot. I like this. Synthetic is a great way to go. The scent was fantastic. Loved it. On the Irish soap. Go with the after shave. See what this. Ooh, yeah. I usually get. This is nice. Almost has a. I feel like it almost has a kiss of menthol in it. Not that, I don't know if it does or not, but I feel like it does. Anyway, nice though. I like it a lot. So I'm going to go ahead and take this razor apart, just like I do on all my shaves. Dry the pieces off. I also wanted to throw out, to give a shout out to Mr. Joe Caton. He has recently introduced me to some new video editing software, and if you artisans think I have a lot of questions about your soaps and products, ask Mr. Caton how many questions I have about video editing software. So, he's been walking me through a bunch of ins and outs of the software that I'm using, and Mr. Joe, thank you, sir. So, I really appreciate that. We are finishing up this shave, but anyway, I just wanted to say, folks, thank you very much for joining me on today's shave, and if you guys have any questions or comments, please put it in the comment section below. I'd love to hear from you, and we'll get back to you as soon as I can, and we'll start up a conversation, or feel free to conversate with each other. And also, folks, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. We'll get that ticker going. And if you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? Subscribe. But make sure you knock that bell, folks. That way you get a notification every time we do a new video here at CD Shavin'. So, folks, Again, I am Chad with CD Shaven. Thank you very much for joining me, and we'll see you guys in the next video.